That is awesome, dude. Look how red he is. That's real animal style right there.
Look at that.
That is a day maker, baby. Look at that.
Real Animals, presented by Contender Boats.
Hey gang, today I'm fishing my home waters. We're fishing out of St. Petersburg, Florida. We're gonna run out into the Gulf. We got some serious fog settled in, but we got low wind, which we normally don't have this time of year. We're just gonna have to take a slow ride out, take our time, and see what the good Lord gives us when we get there.
Yes, sir. Slow ride out. Go target some AJs and tuna and possibly some hogfish and grouper and see what we can put together.
Sounds like a great day on the water. Let's go do it. Today we were fishing out of my home marina. We're fishing out of St. Petersburg, Florida. Got a great opportunity. Had a really light wind day to get offshore with one of my best friends, Captain Ryan Rickard. Always get excited to go fishing with Ryan. He's so passionate about the sport and really kind of guy you want to go fishing with. His enthusiasm, his hunger for the sport is just really awesome. It's fun to be around. We had a pretty intense sea fog roll in this morning, and it always makes things a little bit more tense. You know, we knew we had really beautiful weather to get offshore. Seas were going to be calm. It was going to be like glass out there. But whenever you have those super foggy conditions, you know, it always adds a little bit of edge to it. You know, we have great electronics. You always trust your Raymarine machines. They're going to tell you exactly where you are. The wild card in the fog is you don't know what the other guy is doing. That's why it's always better to err on the side of caution when you're running in the fog. Always run at a safe speed because you never know what the other guy's doing. I don't have radar on my boat, so you know, go slow enough that you can make a stop, stay out of harm's way. Usually when we get offshore, this tends to clear up a little bit, but it really kind of socked into St. Pete that morning and made things a little interesting. Had to run to the Skyway Bridge to get some bait. Ryan wanted really big pilchards. He loves to go offshore with some big baits, especially if you're going after AJs, you're going after blackfin tuna, things like that. Nice to have some 5-6 inch pilchards, which had been kind of hanging around this time of year at the bridge. We want to get some smaller baits too to use for chum. You get on these pieces offshore, you don't want to get out there and not have enough bait. You chum these pieces up, everything kind of comes to the top, just fires off the whole piece. It can turn your day into an incredible day on the water just like that. You got to make sure you have the right bait. Our main plan today was to try to run offshore about 20-25 miles, maybe get into some of the blackfin tuna, some amberjack, and slide over to some ledges and some wrecks and some pieces and see if we could pick up some hogfish, some mangrove snapper, maybe a few grouper. The offshore bite's just been on fire here lately. It's fall, water temps are down. You don't have to make that long run offshore. We made about a 25-mile run in the fog, as you can see. Coming to a wreck out here in the Gulf that Ryan likes to fish for big AJs. Sometimes blackfin tuna get on this thing. We pull up here, just trying to get our tackle set up the way we want it. Look at the machine, it's just haired over in fish. Had a fish explode behind the boat. Crazy morning already. We don't have great visibility here, probably 30 yards, 40 yards max of visibility. Got another boat on the piece here, but thanks to our Raymarine, we were able to get right where we need to be.
That's
and,
right.
Now all we gotta do is catch some of these fish that are swimming around underneath us. How do you like to hook your baits on these?
I mean, either way really works. I'm going to start with the nose hook, kind of through the bridge part of the nose, just like this.
Okay.
But you can do the belly hook. I like it in this situation because we're drifting. The bait's more natural by hooking them in the nose. They can swim more natural.
When Ryan runs to these spots offshore, especially when you're dealing with AJs and the possibility of some blackfin tuna, he doesn't ever want to anchor up. He likes to drift these spots. You need to pay attention. We had, again, a little light breeze, kind of knew what the tide was doing. So we set up a drift. As soon as we put the baits in the water, though, everything just kind of broke loose for it. It was absolutely spectacular.
There you go.
That did...
How about that for you, brother?
First bait in the water. Okay, you know, if you're into that sort of thing.
Coming right to me. He just got smoked and eaten.
Oh.
Just got smoked and eaten. Gosh, yeah, Bonita.
Shark.
Sharky.
Here. That'll bring more right there, unfortunately.
Daggum.
When you go offshore, you just never know from piece to piece what you're gonna get. You know, blackfin tuna, amberjack. We've got all kinds of different species of sharks out here, and Goliath grouper, big, you know, gag grouper, and American red snapper. The options are just endless, and that's why I love getting offshore, because you just don't know from piece to piece, from day to day, what's gonna be on that piece. So offshore fishing is really nothing like it.
Real Animals is brought to you by Quantum Fishing Reels. Outsmart, outfish, outlast. Ray Marine, simply superior. Mirror Lure, turn on the bite. Ingle, high performance coolers.
Yeah, as soon as the baits hit the water, we had kind of big explosions everywhere. The AJs were up top. There was tuna buzzing around. It was really, really exciting.
So what we're doing right here, we're just using some baits to chum with just to bring these fish up. What happens is these fish are holding real tight to the wreck a lot of times. We're in 80 feet of water. We're trying to bring them up so that when we do hook them, we're not getting ran into the wreck there. So they should come up here pretty quick and bust some baits. We got some streakers coming up now to 40.
Oh, they're blowing up right there. Big explosion in the back of the boat there.
Fish on.
Listen to that combo.
There you go.
Just sing, buddy.
Fish on. I love it.
Oh, he's coming at me. There he is.
Nice, buddy. Nice.
Listen to that rod scream, pal. How good is that?
I have to get out of your way. Yeah.
I don't care how many times you've done this. It just
right?
doesn't get old.
What's he feel like? Feel like a Medina?
No, yeah, it feels like a Bonita.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, double. Don't double us up.
That's it. Doubled up.
Oh boy. Oh, this one's running up top. That could be shark scare right there. Oh, you got an AJ, I'll bet.
He's digging.
Yours
like
is digging. Yeah, yours is digging like an AJ. Mine's been. Oh, I got color. Not a Bonita. I don't think. Nope.
Be a blackfin. Be a blackfin.
Wouldn't that be nice?
If that's a blackfin.
If it's a blackfin.
Be a blackfin, baby.
Might be.
That's a blackfin.
It might be. It looks like it might be. We might have scored big here.
Be a blackfin. That's a blackfin, dude.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna put this rod in the holder and I'm
I'm
gonna
only
help you
getting
get
a
that fish.
couple silver.
You got purple color on that fish at all? If there's purple and bronze on him, it's blackfin. We got him.
It sure looks like it. This is way more your world than mine. Sure looks like it. Look at that.
Dude, that's blackfin. That rod's going in the holder. I'm gonna help you get this fish. Dude, look at this, baby.
A nice tuna.
Look at this blackfin.
Nice tuna, bro. Breakfast tuna.
That is going home.
Breakfast tuna. Breakfast tuna, baby.
Bring it to me, baby.
Breakfast tuna, baby. Yeah, baby, look at that. Hey, how you like that, kiddo? Woo! Huh? Huh?
Light tackle
Crazy.
is where
dude.
it's at.
That is crazy.
We would not have caught that fish on heavy tackle. I'm telling you, it won't happen.
Woo!
Yes!
That is a great
Yes!
morning fish right there. Look at that. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? First pass this morning, baby. Huh? First pass of the morning.
Double up on a reef donkey and a blackfin tuna. That's the way you do it.
That's real animal style right there. Woo!
Getting ready to release this dude here. Oh, he's ready. He's out. Yeah.
You know, blackfin tuna for us on the West Coast, becoming more and more popular. A lot of guys are getting better at catching them. Again, I think it's really important to drift these pieces for these fish, put a lot of chum in the water, try and keep those tuna locked into the area that you're in. Make sure you have baits out, ready to go. Make sure you got the right tackle for them. They're a great fighting fish, super big run. You want to make sure you have good drags. They're one of our, kind of turned into one of our prized species here on the West Coast of Florida. You know, a lot of guys, again, are getting kind of dialed in on how to catch them. We have a lot more opportunities to catch them. Makes for a really, really neat day. Great table fare.
Real Animals is brought to you by South Seas Island Resort, Spider Wire, nothing gets away, Bull Bay Rods combined with Fuji Guides for a difference that you can feel, Strike First Lures, outfish everybody.
Amberjack, the old reef donkey, boy. You only want it, for me personally, I only want to catch a couple of them. Their fight is super intense. When you don't get a moniker like the reef donkey for no reason, they put up a great fight. Super good again on the grill. Lots of great action. The springs, a lot of the deep water wrecks, especially this time of year when the water temps are cool, they can fill up with AJs. Sometimes the AJs are so aggressive and so active, it's hard to catch the tuna or anything else on the piece. Super, super game fish.
I got a fish on me right now. Come on, baby, take it. He just dropped it. Oh, big blow up right there. Look at him.
Dude.
Look at him. Big AJ right there.
Oh, feeding on the top of the water, dude.
Whoa!
Oh,
big king right there.
Kingfish came out of the water right there. This is crazy. This thing is just alive with everything. We've seen kingfish. We know the sharks are here. Bonita. Uh-oh.
He dropped it again. He dropped it again.
Did you see Ryan? He's
Oh,
like,
man, I was bowing down, baby. I was bowing down.
Oh, God, look at them right here. They're right here in front of us. Right here blowing up in front of us. There he is.
Hooked up. Capt Mike is hooked up.
Big flash, too, dude. I don't know what it is, but it's large.
I like large.
It's large. Look at that rod bent over. These are the same rods that I use inshore for my tarpon charters. And look at them bent. And the rod's right over, dude. That's absolutely the best, bro.
What's he feel like?
Feels like a horse. Uh-oh, doubled up. We're doubled up. In the fog, baby.
Uh-oh, I just got bit off completely.
Well, that ain't good. Get up here. Get up here, pumpkin. Oh yeah, I got color. Yeah, it's a good AJ.
AJ?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Let me come landing for you.
Oh, look at that.
It's a solid 20, 25.
How much fun is that? Huh? You know that it doesn't get any better than this. You come offshore, you don't know what you're gonna get. AJ's, bonita, tuna. We haven't even gone to the bottom fishing yet. Gulf of Mexico is an incredible place. After wrestling with the big amberjack and some tuna, we decided to move on, do a little bottom fishing, see if we couldn't get into some big mangrove snapper, maybe some gag grouper, some red grouper. Let's do a little bottom fishing and see what we could get to take home. We're changing gears here. Made about a 6-7 mile run from our first stop. We're gonna take a little bit of conventional tackle, some lighter spinning tackle. We're gonna do a little gag grouper fishing here, maybe some mangrove snapper. I put a pretty good sized bait on here to start with. Oh yeah, little guy. Swimming up like a snapper. Oh, it is a snapper, red snapper. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That is awesome, huh?
An American red in 63 feet of water.
63 feet
How
of water.
about that? Oh, gosh, this just got stroked.
Pretty cool. That's one of our prettier fish out here, I think. Always something different. Oh yeah.
Might be a better fish there, bro.
It's a much better fish. I don't know what it is, but it's a much better fish. Oh, Fenor, Marquesa.
It's gag.
Nice gag.
That's what we came for. What
Nice.
we came for.
Nice gag, group us. Look at that. Huh? Nice fish. Gonna splash me. Told you.
Real Animals Tip of the Week is brought to you by Gator Gems Tackle, not just another tackle store.
Hey gang, this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you about why I chose the 25 Contender Bay. You know, I'm on my boat in a lot of different situations, whether I'm filming a show, fishing a tournament, or I'm running customers out on a guided trip. I need my boat to be very, very fishable. You know, this is a huge bay boat market here that I live in. Really, this boat is really set up perfect for just about everything I do. You know, I'm not a little bitty fella, so for me, the stability and the ability to walk around the side of the boat, a huge, huge deal for me. You know, this is an 8-foot 6-inch beam, holds 90 gallons of fuel, yet it only floats in 12 to 13 inches of water, which to me is absolutely huge. I love to fish the skinny water here on Tampa Bay and all the places I get to visit to do shows. This boat offers me that versatility, yet I can still, because it's a 25-footer, I can still get offshore. It's a great ride. It's a twin step hull, so it's very fuel efficient, super soft ride. It's got a ton of storage in it. And the Contender brand for 30 years have been just building boats at the highest level in the fishing industry. So when I was looking for somebody to partner with for the shows, for my fishing business, for my fishing life in general, Contender Boats was an easy choice. The Contender 25 Bay, I really believe you ought to take a look at this boat with the storage, with the fishability, all the accoutrements, if you will, that this boat brings to the table. It absolutely does a great, great job for my family. I think it'll do a great job for your family as well. Check out the Contender 25 Bay.
Real Animals is brought to you by Deeper. Discover water with your smartphone. Plantation on Crystal River. Pro Marine. Quality marine engine parts overnight. Closed captioning provided by Gator Ford. Real Animals Tackle Box is brought to you by CCA Florida and CCA Florida Star Tournament. Rolls axle trailers, built like no other.
In today's Real Animals Tackle Box on this trip, Captain Ryan Rickard and I were going offshore, which means you kind of need to take a lot of gear with you because you just never know what you're going to run into. I like to go as light as possible. I think that's one of the things people do wrong. They tend to overdo their tackle offshore. Make sure you try to get away with as light a tackle as you can possibly get away with and still catch the fish. You'll lose some fish, but your bite numbers go way up when you do this. We're using, can't beat it, Cabo 80s for the big fish, you know, the tuna, the AJs, things like that. It's a great spinning reel. Spinning rods are a great way to go offshore just in general. Super comfortable, super easy to use. We're using 15-pound on the 40s. We were using 30-pound Ultracast Invisibraid spider wire, and we're using 50-pound on the Cabos for the bigger fish. Now, something interesting we did on this show too, I like to, every now and then, and I know people like to fish conventionals, I used conventional tackle on this show as well. The Fenor Marquesa is a great reel. This is an all aluminum reel, lever drag. It's got 6 ball bearings. Really, they're tough to beat. Once you buy one, it'll last you a very, very long time. We're using 25 and 30-pound fluorocarbon leader on everything. We're using 2-aught, 3-aught, 4-aught, and 5-aught circle hooks. Again, all these rigs will work great offshore. Take this stuff out there, catch them up. You have a great day on the water. You know, one of my favorite offshore species to bring home and put on the table by far is mangrove snapper. You know, you can catch them inshore, you can catch them offshore. The limits are good, and again, they are fantastic on the table. You know, when you're catching little red grouper one after another, and then a bigger fish comes up like this, I got color.
What's he feel like, Mike?
I don't know, tell you the truth.
Heck.
But it's not bad. Look at the size.
Look at the snapper, bro. Look at that mango.
Look at that mangrove snapper.
Oh my God. Bro, get him in the boat.
That might be the most ridiculous mangrove snapper I've ever seen in my life.
I don't have a net. Here,
There's a net, there's a net. Go get the net. Look at the size of that snapper, bro.
Where's the net, bro?
It's in there, yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is a monster snapper.
Oh my God.
That may be pushing 25 inches, bro. Look at this snapper.
Oh my God.
Look at this mangrove snapper.
Mangrove snapper. Dude, That's by far the biggest mangrove snapper I've ever seen. Ever. Come on, dude. Look at the size of that thing. That's how you draw it up right there.
That is a sick mango. I mean,
dude,
look how thick that belly is.
He ate a 6-inch pilchard.
That fish is probably 25 to 26 inches all day long.
It's ridiculous. Oh my God.
That's a great catch, sir.
Hey.
That's going in the box.
Yeah, that's going in the box. That's got dinner written all over it. Wow. The mangrove snapper bite kind of starts to fire off a little bit. Ryan's got a good sized mango on, it's got the rod bent really good, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere comes this big shark.
God, dog. That's a good fish right there.
Come on, dog.
That's a snapper, I believe.
Oh yeah,
shark's on him.
Shark, big time.
Whoa! Whoa! Shoot! Wow, did you see that freaking mangrove snapper just got smoked by that bull shark right there? Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Did you see him just making a beeline up for that thing?
I was actually stepping back because that shark was coming up so fast.
I thought he was coming in the
I thought he was
boat.
going to get in the boat.
Gosh! Unbelievable!
What a day on the water, huh?
Wow.
Ryan Rickard, that is amazing.
I thought I broke both of these rods when that came unbuttoned.
Oh my God.
Unreal.
Hey, that's an epic day.
It was a great day, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tuna, AJ's, gag grouper, big mangrove snapper.
Big mangoes,
Unbelievable day on the water.
Couldn't have asked for much better, really.
Good people, good times.
Absolutely.
Full day of fishing excitement offshore. My good friend Captain Ryan Rickard. We still had a good run to get back to the marina, some fish to clean, some boats to clean. We headed back in on what was absolutely an incredible day offshore St. Petersburg, Florida. Memories we'll have forever.